Hi guys, so it's actually been a while. The last sit down video I actually did was back in May for my haul for my Disneyland LA solo trip I did. I've done some vlogs which are still going up at the moment for that trip, but they haven't been finished, so they'll be carrying on. So I've literally this week on Monday got back from Walt Disney World. I've been there for 3 weeks nearly, and I've bought a huge amount of stuff. I literally, at the start of the trip, I was like, okay, there's not really a lot I want to buy. I only come back with loads of money, like, yeah. I still came back with money, but I still bought a fair bit. So we were meant to go on September the 11th, but of course Hurricane Irma had reared its head, so our trip was delayed by 1 day, and we went on the 12th. So we only spent 2 nights at Universal rather than the 3 we had planned, which wasn't the end of the world. So I'm going to do my Disney World haul in this video, and then I'm going to do like a Universal cruise, and then other Sephora and all that items in another video. So I think I'm going to start with items of clothing that I bought. Now I didn't buy a huge amount, I could have bought way more. There was a couple of tops I liked, but they didn't really get in my size, or they didn't really suit me. So I was going to go with stuff I did buy. So this is something that I bought in LA, and I really wanted to buy in Paris, but they didn't have it in stock when I was there last in March. So my friend who's going in November is hoping to pick me up one. I'm not sure which colour, but when you see it you'll know what I mean. So this is this jumper. So it's the Walt Disney World jumper with the 4 parks on it, and it's Mickey. The one I've got for LA is the Stitch one. So they only do Mickey in grey or Stitch in blue. So the Paris one, I'm not sure which one I get. I think I might get Mickey, but I'm not sure. So that says, so it's got Magic Kingdom there, Epcot with the bull, Hollywood Studios for my favourite ride, Tower of Terror, and Animal Kingdom with the big Tree of Life. And it's got Mickey Mouse, and it says, I only hope that we never lose sight of one thing, that was all started by a mouse. Walt Disney. Now I bought that in quite a large size. I quite like my jumpers baggy, so I went for a medium US and a large EU. It's actually a men's jumper, but it is so comfy. And it's perfect for the winter because it is really cold since I got back. And that, if I can find a price, was $49.95, which wasn't bad actually for a jumper. When I was in LA, I bought a Spirit jumper, and they were all really hard to get, and I found that what I wanted didn't have my size, so I got someone, a Disneyland personal shopper, to buy me when it got back in stock. So I bought it in like a nice like aqua colour, but they had them in Walt Disney World. But I did think, actually, I don't want all of those in that aqua colour, and I wanted to buy a cruise ship blackish bluey one when I was on the cruise. So I actually went for the t-shirt, which I think is really cute. So it's actually quite long, got a bit bigger so I can wear it with leggings, and it's got like Walt Disney World there, and then that sign there, and then it just goes down kind of like that. Sorry, it's a bit creased, just literally take it out of the suitcase. Last item of clothing I bought at Walt Disney World was this. So I thought it was quite nice actually. It's a long black sleeve top with a Mickey Mouse. It's very plain. Again, I'm hoping to wear it with some leggings, and that'll be nice for winter, sort of temperature wise, maybe not too cold, but it'll be nice. And I'm off to Asia in March, so I think it's not going to be too hot, but it's not going to be cold, sort of in the middle, so I think this would be great for wearing at the parks in the day. And that was $34.99, which again wasn't too bad. So this isn't technically an item of clothing, but it's something, yeah, you'll see what I mean. It's a towel. So I forgot to take my towel with me, and we went to Disney parks, and to rent a towel was a certain amount of money, and I was like, well actually we're going to go to Disney, the themed water parks, like 3 or 4 times, so I've made my money back, so I might as well buy a towel. I don't know how I'm going to show you this. It's upside down, but it's like this. So it's got all the characters, and it's got the bull, and it's got Buzz Lightyear, and all that, and Tower of Terror again. So I might try and put a picture up at some point on my Instagram. But anyone who's watched my previous hauls knows that I really like the Starbucks You Were Here mugs. Now I know that Universal had one out, which I hadn't got, and I'd heard a rumour that the Disney ones might be coming back out again with new design, but I wasn't sure. But when we were there, we were lucky and fortunate enough to see they actually started coming out. Unfortunately, the Epcot one came out the day after we left, which was really annoying. I think they meant to have it out for the 35th anniversary, which is our last day. So we nipped in, and they only had the new Starbucks mug. So talking about that mug, it was Epcot's 35th anniversary, our last day, and they brought out a new mug, which wasn't You Were Here, because it was, the lady said that they were running late with those. So I actually got this mug instead, which we queued for, and I mean like 45 minutes queued. So Epcot, 35 on there, you can't really see it, with a nice Epcot sort of sign, and the back's got the Starbucks. I don't think you can understand how big this is. It's a huge mug, and it's got blue inside. We actually ended up buying two, because Mark and I were like, well, they're nice for hot chocolates in the winter and things, so we thought actually we'll get two of these. They're quite heavy actually as well, and those were, there's actually not a price on that, which is different. I think they were around $16, $17. They weren't horrendous. For the size of them, they were pretty good. So we grabbed one of those on the last morning. So we literally packed up and then we got back to the hotel. We were like, yeah, where do these two go? We did get this in. No. So the next thing is the Starbucks You Were Here mugs. So the first one that we picked up was the Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now this came out the day we were actually in Hollywood Studios, and I didn't know it was there until we were in Starbucks buying something. And that has got, so it's got the green aliens, it's got the Tower of Terror, and it's just got some fireworks from Fantasmic and things. And then inside it's like a bluey green, it's not, and again it'll have on the back Starbucks You Were Here mugs. So that, again, there's no price. But I think these are slightly more expensive, at like $17, $18. So we grabbed one of those. We also grabbed the Magic Kingdom one. Again, this came out when we were actually out there. I actually probably looked at it, yeah, it's actually really cute. So we've got like a hippo on it. The castle. Seven Mines Train it looks a bit like. The big circus. Dumbo. Dumbo's there. And then you've got some trees. Oh, Pirates of the Caribbean up here. So that's really cute. Again, Starbucks You Were Here at the bottom. And then inside's like a green colour. And the final one we got wasn't Hollywood Studios, it was Disney's Animal Kingdom. So this has got like an animal, obviously. Everest, which is an awesome ride. The river rapids. And then again, you're here, and inside it's like a jungly safari colour, I'd say. Like an orangey sort of safari colour. And the back, again, like that. So yes, I can't really see the price, so I'd say around $17, but I might be wrong. If anyone's got the right price, please put it below. And then the final mug that I bought was one for work, and I saw it on, I think it was Sophie Bell's haul when they went earlier this year, and it is this one. So it's got all the parks on, but it's quite a nice little design. So you've got the Hollywood Tower of Terror, you've got Space Mountain, you've got the Epcot Bull, you've got Everest, you've got the Tree of Life, you've got the Safari, of course, miss it, but the castle. And that's got a nice blue colour, and you've also got like the Walt Disney World thing in there. And this one's actually got a price on, so this is $13.99. It's nice, it'll be good for a cup of tea. Anyone that knows me knows that I love my cups of tea. That'd be perfect. So that's all the mugs, but I did buy something else from Starbucks, which I wanted last time, but the hubby Mark wouldn't let me get. So this time I did get it. And it's a huge Starbucks drinky thing. So I'm going to put like water in that and at work. We haven't got a Starbucks in Guernsey, so I guess when we see Starbucks stuff, we buy it. As other people might be like, well, you can get that in the UK. But what you can't get in the UK is the Disney Park side of it. So it's got all the Disney parks in it. So you've got Tinkerbell, Mickey Mouse, sort of the balloon, the castle, the ears. So that will do quite nicely. And that was more expensive than I thought, actually. I can't remember. There's no price on it. But I'd say, I want to say like $20. But I'm not 100% sure. So that's the mugs and Starbucks stuff done. So moving on, I bought quite a bit of random stuff. So when I went to LA in May, I bought the Minnie Mouse ear case because I just bought the iPhone 7. So it's starting to get a bit scratched, which is fine. I'm not going away to a Disney park, probably, until March. So I thought actually I'll get Mickey Mouse for the iPhone 7 as well, so that I can swap them around and I've got backups. And those haven't got a price on. But I think that was around $30 maybe, which wasn't too bad. That is for an iPhone 7, it is. Fine. I should have put these on first really. Now I'm a bit stupid. But anyone who like loves Disney parks and really rose gold ears, you get what I'm going to go through now? Look what I managed to pick up. The rose gold ears. So this was impossible to get. The first week or so I kept checking Facebook and Twitter, and finally someone said they were in stock. So my husband and I were sat by the pool in the yacht club, and I saw them and I was like, oh yeah, I'm not really wearing stuff to like leave the pool, but I was wearing shorts and a top with my bikini. But we literally ran to Magic Kingdom. We did go via Epcot because we could walk there, and they were like, no, there's none in stock, nowhere. I don't know where you've heard this. And I was like, well, people have got them, and they were like, no. And the lady said, and one of the ladies was like, go and check, but go quickly because I probably won't have them anymore. So we literally got them all around, ran into Magic Kingdom. So we actually picked up a pair, one pair for me, one pair for one of my friends, one for someone I know on Twitter, and that was it. But there was people like literally 20. There was no limit. I know previously they've had limits for them. There was a limit. So people were like picking up 20 and that, and obviously going to sell them on eBay and something, which I think is really not fair because there's a lot of people that just want to wear them. They did sell out within 2 days. So if you see them, do get them. But they're really pretty, they're glittery, like that, and the boat's really cute. I know you can get really nice ones in SD as well. I nearly bought some before I left to go, which are just as nice, I'd imagine. But they aren't very comfortable, I will give you that. I find ones I've bought from SD sellers a lot more comfortable, if that's even a word. But they are gorgeous, and they're definitely coming to my Asia trips in March. My favourite ride is Terra Terra, and I was in Paris this year. I wanted to buy something for Terra Terra, but there was nothing. So this year I was like, I'm going to buy something in the shop. Again, there was nothing apart from these two. So I collect Tsum Tsums, and they have a Tsum Tsum Terra Terra range. Now I've got too many Tsum Tsums as it is at the moment, so I didn't want to. I knew going on this trip I didn't really want to buy too many, so I got one, which is quite restrained for me, which is Goofy, and I thought Goofy looked really cute. Again, cut that. And then the back, got a little hat on, it's red, and he was, again, no price, I think he's about $6 or $7. They did have Mickey, I think they had Minnie, and then they had Pete, I think. I didn't think they were obviously Terra Terra stuff. I thought this looked definitely, like you saw it, you thought it was Terra Terra, so I definitely got this one. So that's the only Tsum Tsum I actually bought in Disney parks. I might have bought one or two on the cruise, but we'll come to that. I'll definitely go. And I also got this, a Terra Terra like holder, like a teacup holder, a coaster. This was really cute. I think it actually came out when we were there because I hadn't seen it, and then it came off again one day and it was there. I got Disney Parks at the back, and it was only $6.99, which I thought was pretty cool. I bought a book. I know in this day and age everyone's like, why do you buy books? And I don't tend to buy that many books. I bought a book to go on the cruise with me because I didn't want to take my Kindle outside. Don't know why, I just wanted to read a book. But I did buy this book in the Disney parks. I've not seen it. And I thought it'd be better to not have it on a Kindle. It'd be something that I'd like to use when I had friends around or read. And it's Disney Trivia from the Vault. This is something I picked up on one of the last days actually. I love eggs at the moment and pancakes. And so this is a Mickey Mouse pancake and egg sort of mould. So I'll let you know how I get on this, but this was cheap. This was $7.95. I saw this in one shop. I think it was the D style maybe, in downtown Disney Springs. I didn't see it anywhere else, and it was a Disneyland hat. So I didn't actually wear it when I was away, but I thought it was quite cute. It's white. I've got a little mark that I've somehow caused. It's nice, and that was around, and the things at the back, it says the happiest place on earth on there, and I think that's around $20, but it's nice. It will keep you warm at some point. So I've got the Pandora charm bracelet, and I tend to get a new one each time I go to Disney Park. Like when I went to Hong Kong, I obviously got the Hong Kong one. So this year I actually decided in the LA, I got the LA one and California Adventure one. Obviously I had Walt Disney World ones before, so I actually got the 2017 one. It's not very good to focus, but it's like blue with stars and just says 2017 and Minnie Mouse shapes, so they're quite cute. I even bought one this year. Last time I bought loads. Now this is something that I kept seeing in the parks and didn't buy until one of the last days. I actually hadn't spent that much money, so I was like, okay, I'll try it on. And it is the cutest little ring. So it's Minnie Mouse, like that. Just Minnie Mouse. It's sterling silver. It's just cute. I think that was around $70–80. So that's just gonna go a little bit like that. The last bit of jewellery I bought from Walt Disney World was they did a Rebecca Hook day, which she was there, I think it was her, and they were selling her Epcot Disney sort of inspired jewellery, and I had a look and they were quite expensive, but then I did see these and I thought actually these are very me. So my mum's actually buying these for my birthday, which is in a couple of days, so I will show you but then put them away to go back to her. And are these gorgeous earrings. So they're like, they're dangly, and they're just, I think they're very sort of general, so you could wear them evening or day. So anyone who's done the dining plan knows that you physically can't eat everything in the dining plan. We tried. We had a lot of quick services, not a lot, maybe like 8 left. And we had a fair few snacks. I kept saying to Mark, oh, we won't use the snacks, we'll charge for these, and then we'll use snacks for like more expensive stuff. We didn't. So we had like 24 items at the end of the time to use. So we went to the hotel resort and we snacked them all. So we bought a few bottles of water for the cruise, which got rid of a few, and we bought some sweets and things for work, which have already gone there, but we got a little bit left. So I bought 3 lollipops, which I'm not quite sure how I'm going to eat, but they're cute. These are 2 of our food bags left, but the rest all went to work. And these are really cute. It's the Mickey Fun Pops. I'm 14 those. One other thing I'm sure you've all bought before is I bought a couple of these, which are Disney stores. So I'm taking one to work, got one for home. So they're only 69 cents, which I don't think is actually that bad for some Disney merch. Now moving on to free stuff. So we went to the Disney Halloween party and we filled up 4 of these bags. And we got 4 of them and we had to bring them home because we didn't have time. Because we ate all the dining food, we had nothing. So one of the bags already gone to my work. Mark still got 2 of his bags and this is my other bag. There's lots left, so I think we'll be eating these for quite a while. Technically they're not free because you pay to go to the party, but you get a lot of sweets while you're there, and it's still definitely worth it. And another free item is our magic bands. So when I checked into the beach club, I got my purple one. It's upside down. Yeah. So when I checked into the beach club, I got my purple one. So when I checked into Old Key West, I hardly expected a pink one because I thought I wouldn't pick purple again. Turns out I picked purple again. So I was slightly disappointed that of myself for not changing the colour. I got 2 purple ones, which is fine. Mark was clever enough and he got a blue and a grey. I think I made him change the other colour. Don't know why I didn't do mine, but 2 purples. So like I said before, that's my Walt Disney World haul. Now I'm going to do another haul based on my items I bought from the Disney cruise, the Universal couple days we had, the Sephora stuff I bought, and just some other random stuff I bought, including maybe Gatwick. So I shall see you then. So if you like my video, please give it a like below and subscribe if you want to see my other haul videos and my new upcoming vlogs from my Walt Disney trip. We vlogged every day, and I think the cruise ones might just be one vlog because obviously quite a lot of it's just chilling and it'd be a bit boring if we just showed all that all the time. But the rest will all be one a day. Which I'll hopefully do one every 1 or 2 weeks. So I shall catch you guys later. Ciao, ciao.